What's up? What's up? This is your man, TC, Dr. Tommy Campbell Jr., Mr. Motivator. I want to let you know on this glorious Friday, I'm excited, I'm elated. You are destined for greatness. Truly, there is a motivational message for you today. I'm here to encourage you. I'm here to inspire you. I'm here to motivate you. And lastly, the most important, I am here to empower you. And I want to give a shout out once again to all the teachers who are teaching. You don't make a lot of money. You don't have a huge salary, but your heart is dedicated to making a difference in the lives of those children, to the elementary teachers, to the middle school teachers, to the high school teachers. You are sacrificing your time and your life to make a difference. And I want to honor you on today. I just want to let you know you are destined for greatness. You have purpose. I believe in you. You have Michael Jordan-like talent. You have LeBron James-like talent. You have Kevin Durant-like talent. You are great at something. I want you to know, if you don't know what your purpose is, I want you to find out whatever it is that your gifting is. Because I want you to know each and every one of you have a gift. Each and every one of you have a purpose. You were not just put on this earth to take up space, but you were put on this earth to do something great. And I believe in you. And I want you to know, if you've never had anybody to tell you, I am proud of you. I want you to know I'm proud of you, I love you, and I believe in you. You are destined for greatness. I want you to know I'm not just saying this to be saying this to you. I want you to know I really believe in you. But not only should I just believe in you, but I want you to believe in yourself. And I want you to get rid of all low self-esteem. You have no reason to have low self-esteem. You are fearfully and wonderfully made. You are beautiful. You are special. You are smart. You are intelligent. You are wise. And you are destined for greatness. I believe in you. I know you can do this. I want you to get past all the pain that's happened in your past. I want you to get past your past. I want you to get past what happened to you as a child. I want you to get past where you grew up at, the environment, the dysfunctional family, the divorce you got in, the depression. If you're struggling with depression, you can come out of that depression with help and become something great. I know I've been there. I know what it's like to be depressed. I know what it's like to be sick. I know what it's like to be downtrodden. I know what it's like to be mistreated. I know what it's like to be abandoned. I've been there, and I want you to know you can make it. And today I want to talk about, this is a very important message I want you to get. Today I want to tell you, just in case you had someone to tell you that you will never amount to anything. You've had someone to tell you that you will never amount to anything. I want you to know, yes, the reason why I'm speaking with authority, the reason why I'm being passionate is because this is my life. This is my story. I believe in what I've been through. Now, I want you to know, I may sound loud. I may be passionate. I know I'm speaking with authority, but I'm passionate for a reason. I'm speaking with authority for a reason, because this is my life I'm talking about. This is not some book you read. This is my life. So I want you to listen to me. I want you to know I'm here to help you to become all that you've been called to be. And today's message, I want to tell you, you are not a loser. You are not a loser. That's what I want to tell you. You are not a loser. I don't care how many times you failed. I don't care what you've been through in life. I don't care what your past is like. I don't care what family you grew up in. I don't care where you come from. You are not a loser. You're not a failure, and you're not a loser. First principle. Here's my first principle. I want to give you 8 principles to let you know that you're not a loser. Today we're going to talk about 8 principles, and these 8 principles are going to change your life. That's why I'm so excited about this message, and I just want to get right into it, because these 8 principles are going to change your life. First principle, your greatest asset is your mind. That's what I want to tell you. Your greatest asset is your mind. Not money, not materialistic things, but your mind. And you have to control your mind and watch what you put into your mind. Money is not the greatest asset, because if you have the right mindset, if you think positive, if you have the right kind of thinking, you can already create millions of dollars just by using your mind, because the money itself, the money is just paper. So the asset is your mind. That's the greatest asset, is your mind, because you can create wealth. You can create money with your mind. And I want to let you know, there's the next Facebook in you. There's the next Amazon in you. There's the next Microsoft in you. There's the next cure for cancer. There's the next cure for AIDS. There's the next cure for diseases that cannot be curable. There's the next cure for leukemia. I want you to know that your greatest asset is your mind. Your mind is powerful. I want you to know that where you are now is a result of what you thought in your mind. Where you are now in your life is a result of the decisions that you make in your mind. So if you want, watch this, if you want a better life, if you want to live a better life, if you want to become successful, you are going to have to stop being negative. Because when you are negative, it is going to hinder you from becoming successful. You have to surround yourself. Watch this. Next point. You have to cut off any people who are toxic. Cut off any people who think negative. Cut off any people who won't allow you to dream big. Cut off any people that are toxic. Cut off any people that will hinder you from becoming great. Cut off any people that will not support you in your dreams, because your greatest asset in your mind. So this is what you have to do. You have the ability to control what comes into your mind. And what you must do, you must have right thinking. You must think positive. You have to get rid of all negativity, because there's so many people. I come across so many people. I'm feeling this thing, y'all. I come across so many people who are negative. You cannot be negative, because when you are negative, you cannot get anywhere in life when you are negative. Now, I'm not saying that there won't never be bad things that will happen. Storms will arise. Situations may happen. Things will happen. Life is life, and life happens. But what you have to do when those negative things happen in your life, you still have to see the good in every negative situation. You have to see the positive in every bad situation. So again, your greatest asset in your mind, not money, not materialistic things, but your mind. And you have to control your mind and watch what you put into your mind. If you want to be great, you got to study people who are great. You got to watch people who are great. You can't be so busy staying behind the TV all the time. You can't be so busy on social media all the time unless you're using it to grind. Next principle, take the limits off. Principle number 2, take the limits off. Yeah, that's what you got to realize. You cannot think average. You must be abnormal. You cannot think natural. Take the limits off. Start that business. Take the limits off. Become a multi-millionaire. Take the limits off. Become a billionaire. Take the limits off. Get your GED. Take the limits off. Get your education. Take the limits off. Go to college. Take the limits off. Become the next greatest athlete. Take the limits off. Graduate with academic excellence. Take the limits off. Become a doctor. Take the limits off. You have to be willing to dream so big until people will say, man, I don't know if he can accomplish that. No, you got to take the limits off. You're dreaming too small. You cannot dream small. You got to take the limits off. You got to have wild dreams. Your dreams have to be so big until people will not think you can accomplish them. Because if people agree with your dreams, then 9 times out of 10, you're not dreaming big enough. Because I'm speaking over myself. I'm going to speak in the NBA. I'm going to speak in the NFL. I'm going to speak in London, the UK. I'm going to speak in major corporations. I'm going to continue to speak in major universities. I'm going to continue to speak in big conferences. I'm speaking this, and I'm so grateful because I get messages all the time that my motivational messages and my story is changing people's lives all over the world. And this is my why. It's about empowering. It's about motivating. It's about inspiring you. And I'm telling you right now to take the limits off, to dream big, to go for the impossible, because nothing is impossible. You can accomplish anything. You can do it. Yes, you can do this thing. Don't let nobody tell you. You have people, they will try and limit you. See, what you got to do, watch this, next point. What you got to do is not allow people to let you keep the limits on. But you got to say within yourself that I'm going to take the limits off, and I'm going to do something in my family that no one has ever done. And this is where I'm at. I'm going to do something in my family that no one has ever done. Be the first to do it in your family. Be the first millionaire. Become a billionaire. Start that business. Go to college. Get that GED. Graduate from high school. Small steps. Small steps. This brings me to my next principle. Despise not small beginnings. Despise not small beginnings. Look at where Facebook started small. Apple started small. Microsoft started small. Amazon started small. Despise not small beginnings. I'm reminded by my story. Is I failed the first grade. I didn't despise small beginnings, but it was in all of my failures. Watch this, y'all. I feel this thing. It was in my small beginnings. It was in all my failures that got me to success, because it was in me flunking first grade. Watch this. This is my story. I failed the first grade. It seemed like I was a loser. I grew up with a learning disability. It seemed like I was a loser. I had a reading and comprehension problem. It seems like I was a loser. I got in high school and I struggled academically. It seemed like I was a loser. My high school teacher told me that I was not smart enough to go to college and that I would not graduate high school. And I looked at my teacher. I said, no offense, Miss Teacher. I said, I don't receive that. I said, I am smart. I said, I am intelligent. And I told her, I said, I will prove you wrong, and I will go to college, and I will graduate from college. But watch this. Remember what I told you earlier? Watch this. Life happens. You got to know this. In this world, you will have trouble. In this world, you will have trouble. There are things that you are going to go through. You will have trouble. I got into college. I got sick. I had a nervous breakdown. So then after that, I had to withdraw for about 2 to 3 years. And then in 2009, I became homeless and lived on the streets. And I had to beg for food. And then watch this. 6 years ago, I was shot 3 times. I was shot in the back of my head. I was shot in my stomach. I was shot in my groin area. And when you wonder why I'm so passionate. You wonder why I'm speaking with authority. The reason why I'm speaking with authority, the reason why I'm loud, the reason why I'm passionate is because this is my story. This is not a book. I'm not talking about somebody else's story. This is my life. I want you to feel this. See, I was pronounced dead when I got to the hospital. And I remember, yes, I'm jumping. I remember that when I fell to the ground off that 3rd shot, I said, God, I don't want to die like this. So even in the midst of me, dying, I would not die. I was grinding. And when I got in the hospital, they said I was in a coma. The doctor told me, we've never seen anybody survive something like this. He said, usually people die of 1 gunshot. And I remember as I was recovering in the hospital, I started writing speeches. I started writing motivational speeches because I knew one day I was going to change the world. And they told me, they said, Tommy, they said, you're going to do something great. They said, you're going to change the world. And look at me today, and I'm here to tell you, you're not a loser. You may be going through, you may be dealing with stuff, you may be sick, you may have lost loved ones, you may come from a dysfunctional home, you may be sick. I want you to know you're not a loser, and it is not over. 4th principle, speak life and not death. Life and death is in the power of the tongue. You got to watch what comes out of your mouth. You have to speak life and not death. Remember what I said earlier? You can't be negative. You got to be positive. I want you to tell yourself, say, I am an entrepreneur. I am a business owner. I am the next greatest athlete. I am a great doctor. I am the next cure for cancer. I am the next Amazon. I am the next Google. I am the next Microsoft. I am the next Facebook. I am the next Instagram. You're the next biggest, greatest. You got to say, I am successful. You got to say, I am beautiful. I am handsome. I am intelligent. I am smart. Speak life and not death. Number 5, the next principle. Please don't waste your time. Please don't waste your time. You have time is precious. That's another great asset too. I know I said your greatest asset is your mind, but time. You want to be in a position to where you own your own time. You won't want to be working a 9-to-5 job for the rest of your life and have a boss that's controlling your time. No, you want to have freedom. You want to have freedom. You want to be the boss of your own time. You want to control your own time. You don't want your time to be in the hands of somebody for the rest of your life, but you want to be in a position to where you control your own time. Number 6, next principle. Allow your past and your pain to be your number 1 cheerleader. Allow your past and your pain to be your number 1 cheerleader. Allow your past and your pain to be your number 1 cheerleader. Why? You got to let your past, you got to let what you've been through, you got to let your pain be your greatest motivation for you reaching for success and greatness. You got to, what do you mean by that, Dr. Campbell? You got to take everything you've been through. You got to take that unforgiveness. You got to take that bitterness. You got to take forgiving yourself. You got to take what you've been through and you got to use it for something good. Instead of what people do is they use their past and their pain as a reason to not become anything, to stay lazy, to stay depressed. And I know depression is real because I've been there. I've been depressed. I was in the hospital, and when I woke up out of my coma, I didn't want to live anymore because I thought my life was going to be like this for the rest of my life. But I was brought back from the dead. And here I am to tell you is don't allow your past and your pain to be your number 1 cheerleader. Principle number 7. Failure is a mindset. Yes, failure is a mindset. You become a failure when you quit in life. Failure is a mindset. And there are so many people in this life who have failure as a mindset. They give up on life. When stuff starts getting hard, they'll try and start businesses. They'll start trying to be successful. They'll start going to school and they'll drop out of school when life starts happening. When they start going through, they'll drop out of school. When they start going through, they'll give up on the business. When they start going through, they'll quit in life. And so their failure is a mindset. But watch this. You become a failure not when you try, but you become a failure when you quit in life. And this is not the time, this is not the season to quit and give up on life. You're not a quitter. Failure is not your mindset. Number 8, last principle. Last principle. This is the best one. You were born to win. You are a winner. You're not a loser. You are a winner. I don't care how many times you failed. I don't care how many times you've given up on life. I don't care how bad your past is. I don't care the mistakes you made. I don't care what's happened in your life. You are not a loser, but you are a winner. And I stop by to let you know that you were born to win. You were born to succeed. You were born to prosper. You were born to be blessed. You were born to do something great. You were born to be that entrepreneur. You were born to be that great athlete. You were born to be the CEO. You were born to own your time. You were born to control your mind. You were born to watch what you put into your mind. You were born to have the greatest asset, which is your mind. You were born to use your mind to do the impossible. You are phenomenal. I want you to touch yourself while you're listening. Say, I am phenomenal. I am a winner. Say, I was born to win. I'm phenomenal. I'm spectacular. I'm intelligent. You were born to win. I cannot emphasize this enough. You were born to win. You're not a quitter. You're not a loser. Yes, I know it's hard. Yes, I know you got a bad past. Yes, I know you've done some stuff to some people. Yes, I know some stuff that was done to you. But no matter what was done to you, no matter how bad your past is, no matter how deep your depression is, rise up out of that depression, rise up out of that bad past, and use it all for something great. Use it all as motivation to go to the next level. I want you to know that I'm proud of you. I love you. I do these videos because I love you. And I know one day one of these videos are going to go viral. Please support me as a motivational speaker. I love you and I need your support. Just the same way I believe in you, I want you to believe in me. Because the reason why I speak with so much authority, the reason why I speak with so much passion is because this is my life. This is my life. This is what I've been through. This is not something I read from a book. I'm not telling you something that I read from a book. This is real. This is reality. This is my life. And I believe in you. So I need you to believe in me. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Please support me. Share this video. Give great comments on my speeches. I want you to know I love you. And I know one day my dream is to speak in London. My dream is to speak in the UK. My dream is to speak in the NBA, the NFL, and major corporations. I'm getting messages all over the world that my story and my motivational speaking is changing people's lives. This is my why. I love you. I believe in you. Keep grinding. You're not a loser. I don't care who told you that. Somebody may have told you that you won't amount to anything. It's not too late. I don't care if you was homeless. I was homeless. I was begging for food. I was on the streets. I was shot 3 times. I failed the first grade. I was abandoned by family. I was rejected. I was lied on. I was talked about. And look at where I'm at today. I use all of that pain as motivation to get to where I am today. And I'm trying to go to another level even than now. I'm not nowhere near satisfied with where I am at now. I'm trying to go higher and higher and higher. Please subscribe to my YouTube channel and spread the word all over about me. I love you. I love you. I'm proud of you. You were born to win. Thank you.